video about Saal Digital. So they gave me £100 voucher. You have to apply for it and you get it. It's quite easy. You send them some samples of your pictures and they will give it. And you get a premium, it says premium here, photo quality print book. You can print basically, photo book you can print. So I just got it. I just want to check what the quality is and the first reactions, and if it's actually even worth it to spend, because this cost me £120, roughly 140 or $50. So, but I of course used the voucher, so let's see how it is. Yeah. It took only how long did it take? A week, less than a week to get here. Ooh, not bad. So I got the acrylic cover, so you can see, like, this is like a plastic. Underneath is the front cover. Okay. First bad thing is, oh no, I think there is a, I think it says that you can peel this thing over. I thought there was a scratch on it, but no. Yeah. So, and basically this is my pictures when I went to Tunisia. Okay, that's not bad. And I put like a QR code here. Let's see if it works. Should work. It opens up my Instagram basically straight away. Okay, that's nice. And has a leather cover as well, the edges here. So let's see, how is it inside? Let's see, first page. Well, that's not bad. The paper quality is good. Okay, I see one thing that's not to my liking, especially after if you spend £130 for it. So that is this. There's a small mark. The yellow is coming off. I don't know if visible. And the same goes for here as well on this edge. Okay, so that's just the first page. I don't know the rest of the pages. Okay, so that's the second page, and it's quite good, but the only thing I notice is the greens are a bit too bright. You can see all the greens, like they're a bit bright. That's not how the image is, like when I saw on my computer. So yeah, so maybe when you're editing your pictures, just need to put the green a bit down. So that's just a picture of a mosque. I used a drone, of course, to take it. And second page, yeah, that's quite alright. Good quality, I would say. Image is very clear and sharp. That's okay as well. I see a bit of noise. That might be because of my camera, even though I did use a DSLR. There's a bit of noise here as well. Might be because it was a low light situation, maybe that's why. Faces of Tunis. Okay, so I would say the black and white images are really good. So details, very neat. Yeah. I don't see any kind of noise, or it's very beautiful, the print for this one. Again, I think the blue is a bit too bright. So mine did too. So when I do my edits, or when you guys do your edits for the print, maybe need to put the blue a bit down and the greens a bit down. It's not meant to be this blue. Very beautiful place though, Sidi Bou Said. If you haven't been there, you definitely should go. That's a low light picture as well, but there's no noise in my images. That's very good. The print really does give the quality out of the image. It's really good. Beautiful. Love it. And do keep in mind that because I used my DSLR for this, for taking these images, so it's not like a picture from my phone or something like that. So if they're pictures from my phone, I'm not sure how the quality is going to be, but all the pictures were taken in RAW. Okay, so this image I was bit not sure when I put it in, because it's a panoramic shot, but the picture itself wasn't panoramic, so it had like a took it with a wide angle lens, so it had a big image, so I had to crop it down and stretch it out as well. So I was a bit scared that I might lose some quality, but it didn't. It's actually done a very good job. Even the streets and the pebbles, they're quite good. Love it. So this image was taken with the phone, and this one as well, but does look perfect, to be honest. I don't see any drop in quality of the image. I wanted to use pictures from all my different cameras, so just to see how it shows when it prints. So that's taken with an iPhone 8, and these ones are Canon DSLRs, and of course there was a drone shot in the beginning which came out really good too. Ooh, well, the red, it's not red, a maroon basically, it looks really good. Lovely. The details in this, it's amazing. Very good quality, I would say. Here again, very good. These are DSLR images. Very crisp. So that's, I'm not sure, maybe it's because of my camera, because I used a different camera for this image. I used a Fujifilm X100S, and you can see a bit of redness. It might be because of my editing. Maybe I did highlight the red, but I do remember it was a very sunny and hot day, so maybe because of that. So everything's good here. Yeah, love it. I feel like, you know, when the images, they touch the edges, like over here, of course, because I used their layout to spread out the images. It's quite easy to use the software when you're Saal photography, so they have prints, they have their own software you can use, and it was quite easy to lay them out. But I feel like this image, when it goes to the edges, it looks more nicer than the one that's has a white border. Maybe for my next print I would think of that. That's very good. So the blue isn't too bright in here. It's how it should be. And you can see there's some Arabic writings here which came out very clear in the print. I can't see any kind of misprints or color discolors, so it's very good so far. Okay. So well, I can see there's a line here, a white line. How do I show you? It's right here. I don't think that's in the image because there are no planes, and so there's no the sky was completely clear, and even if it was from a plane, this line, it shouldn't be just like in one spot. It should have a the projection, there should be a line along the way if it was from a plane, but it doesn't look like. I don't think it's from a plane. It's probably a printing mistake. I will check it as well with my original image, and if there is an error, I will definitely mention it. That's really good. I feel like the colors of the red, they come really well, and the blue as well. Mint leaves, foods of Tunis. So I feel like I might have done a mistake. So when I've done this, I feel like this is not completely in the center. It should move slightly on this side. Might be my error, might be the printing error. I'm gonna give that a benefit of the doubt. That is my error, that I did not center it properly. That's quite nice print. The blue again is slightly brighter to my liking. So I need to put the blues and the greens slightly down to get, I think, more realistic color. So this image was taken with the Action Cam, DJI's Osmo Action, and I mean, of course, the print quality shouldn't be as great. Not the print, the photo quality isn't as great as a DSLR. You know, we know that. But even then, I think the print came out really well. There's a very, very light pixelation. And yeah, but this one again, so this is with a DSLR, and that came out really well. For the night images are quite nice. This color, the light, the color of this light, I think it's really good. Comes print in the print comes really well. Okay, that's really good. Again, the green is too bright. I need to keep that in mind. Doors of Tunis. Oh my god, if you have ever been to Tunisia, it's like all over the country. The doors are just amazing. You can just photograph the doors for days and days, and amazingly so they have a meaning. If there's like two handles, means two families live there. If there's a, you can see there's a cross in the image, that means it might be a Christian house. If there's a Star of David, that means it's a Jewish house, or it was a Jewish household at one point. And if there's a moon, the crescent, that means it's a Muslim house. Well, that's what I've been told. I haven't done my research, so that's what I've been told by the guide. Carpets of Tunis, that came out really well. Perfect. Carthage, the Roman ruins, and yeah, the end. So it's not bad. I think the quality, if I'm spending £130 for a print, I would definitely not like this at the edge. So I'm gonna try to write them about this, send them a picture and see how they respond. They might do a reprint. If they do, that's amazing. If not, I'm happy because I did use their £100 voucher, so I actually paid around £25 out of my pocket. So for that, I think it's really good. But if they are not fit, if I'm paying £130 for this, I would want it to be spot on. And I just noticed one more thing, because they do the acrylic one. So that's the acrylic cover. Has a nice reflection, to be honest, and it's quite lovely. But I just noticed something, because the pages inside are of a different thickness, and that's the front hard. The cover is of different thickness. I feel like it's a bit sloppy. I mean, it just, you know, it wiggles a bit. But I feel like if you use not the acrylic one but the regular one, cover, first page, so I think then it might be better. I'm gonna ask them if they can change it. If not, you know, I'm happy with it. But if they do give that, you know, customer service after you have bought the stuff, if they do have good customer service, I think they might be able to change it, and I'll be very happy with that. So yeah, but if it's worth it, if I pay the full money out of my pocket, I would say right on the edge. I would give it a 7.5 out of 10. Maybe if I push it, if I'm really generous, I'm gonna give an 8. Not a 10 out of 10. If this wasn't there and it wasn't a bit wiggly, I would give it a 10. And also, if you add £50, okay, that's a lot of money. If you add a £50, then they will give a box for this. Apparently the box is really nice, but of course I chose not to pay that £50 because I wasn't sure how the book would turn out to be. That's why I didn't go for that. But I don't think paying 50 quid for just a cover is worth it. But yeah, that's about it. Thank you. And if you guys, you know, if you guys have you know, bought this service, used it, I think, well, do let me know how your prints turn out to be. And yeah, that's it. Thank you for watching.